Alright everybody, how's it going? tfaurZ here. Well, I fucked up immensely in the fact that, what are we working on for size right now? Gigabytes, okay. I messed up immensely in the fact that, am I peaking? I feel like I'm peaking. Let's turn this down. And I'm still kind of peaking, but not really. Am I peaking? I don't know, I can't tell. I don't know. I have no idea. Can't really tell. Anyway, I just did the same thing I did with the old tree the first time. I fucked up. Basic summary. Patreon goals, don't have anything physical yet. I bought the Binding of Isaac, and apparently I didn't record it because I was stupid. So that's not in here. I do have it. But it's just not running right with recording, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, what else was I talking about? It sucks because I just did like 10 minutes worth of recording. Computer's not done, unfortunately. This sucks because now I sound so detached, but I'm not. It's just, I'm trying to think of what I said. Fuck. The clip I'm going to show earlier, because it was from my phone, and obviously I didn't fuck that up, it's what I'm working with. I tried to make my own homemade pop filter. Hopefully it's working. I don't really know. Yeah, this sucks. What I was saying is, overall, what I'm trying to do is, in 2017, while I know I am not able to put out videos right now, I'm trying to do growth and long-term stuff, so quality of life. And what that means for this channel is I'm trying to, an hour and 2 minutes, fuck. I'm trying to, fix my Patreon so that the goals are better. I bought the Binding of Isaac, so it's no longer a goal that I need to reach. Now it's really just bills, and the power supply. By the way, the computer power supply was not enough for what I had, so I need to buy a new one. I haven't yet because I ran out of money and I thought I was done, so that sucked. There's a 60-40 chance that the motherboard's still good, but we'll find that out once I get a power supply. I still need a monitor. I still need Windows 10. It's a lot of extra stuff. I thought it was 98% of the way there. I'm now at 85% of the way there. There's a lot of steps in between that I'm not at yet. So really what I can focus on now is the only thing I can do, and that's fix my Patreon. I'm gonna fix my logos and stuff this year. I know I was trying to when I was in college, but I wasn't going to college for an art degree, that's for sure. So yeah, well, the YouTube logo can stay, but the banner needs to change, and my Twitter picture needs to change because I don't like it anymore. I don't like the text post in Paint, so I'm gonna do a decent picture of myself and keep it there so there's a face, and it has nothing really to do with Minecraft anymore because I got really burnt out, and the only way I'll do it, and I've said it before, is collabs with friends, mainly SleepHD. All his stuff is in the description like it always is. I gotta fix his esport league too. Fuck, I need to fix that in my description. It is no longer Impact Gaming, it is now Divine Esports. Apparently there was another Impact organization out there, and they had an issue with another organization having it. And that sucks that you had to change your name after being kind of established. But I thought of it this way. Most of the time, if you name your organization Noble, right? There's Noble out there. There's a really big Noble Esports out there. But if you're a small, really small, if you're really small, they won't care because you're not making any notes, right? You're not putting yourself out there, and you're not uh, doing the best you can, right? They wouldn't come at you with copyright. So I think of it this way: there's a silver lining. Yeah, you had to change your name because there was another one out there, but think of it this way, right? And Braden, if you're listening, this is why I'm saying it. Think of it this way: you are making notes, right? Your organization was doing something and doing something right to get the attention of an organization to have you change your name. So I think, you're growing. Your organization is growing, and it's a good thing. And, there's going to be a lot of growth in the future. And that just means, what in the fuck is this? What the fuck? Hello? Alright, well, this is interesting. I'm gonna... Oh, there's nothing down there. Alright, see, villager. I need to lower my mouse sensitivity. Can I do that? Controls. Yeah, like 74. So I think it's unfortunate that they made you change your name, but you're getting somewhere to the point where a different organization notices you making waves, right? So I think that's a silver lining maybe you could think of. I mean, obviously it doesn't mean it's over. I mean, you're still going strong, but I'm saying you're growing to the point where if you did infringe on a copyright, they took notice. You know what I mean? Like, I could write a book and call it Harry Potter, and if nobody, and it could be completely different, and if nobody read it or bought it, then I'm not infringing on anyone's copyright, and they wouldn't take me to court or anything. They wouldn't bring it up. But if I wrote the same book and had a bigger fan base and people started buying it, then I'd be caught on copyright. So I feel like it's a silver lining in that you're making enough waves to be noticed, even though how you were noticed on that level is like, unique, I'll say. Even though it was technically infringing on a copyright, it's still a good thing, because not necessarily a good thing that you were noticed, but a good thing that you're growing enough that you're not just another esports league. You know what I mean? You're not. You know what I mean? It's not just this little community in the middle of nowhere. It's, hey, this is an up-and-coming esports league that has our name. Let's do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, if you were a smaller esports league, like in the beginning, let me do it this way. In the beginning, no one really... Am I good on time? What am I at? 8 minutes, okay. In the beginning, you've had that name for so long, no one noticed, and now somebody's noticed. Hey, this team has our name. So I think it's a mixed situation. You know what I mean? But you're getting up there, and I do think it's growing every day, and I see it growing. Ow, my foot. Sorry, that was my foot. So I think that's a silver lining to the cloud. Yeah, you had to change your name, but you're making waves enough to be noticed by a different org. Hey, listen, this could be a problem if we don't bring it up. So, you gotta take the good and bad in every situation, and I think that's both, honestly. But I think it's just look at it on the positive side that you're growing to the point of being noticed. So, this is my actual break because I fucked up the audio and wasn't recording, just like the old tree. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Alright, so, this is my break. I'll come back in just a second. You won't miss anything. So, in between this part and the next part will be the clip that I shot earlier. So, bye-bye. Hey guys, this is, just so you know what I'm working with right now. Microphone, mouse, computer, laptop, but kitchen table. So bear with me, this video is going to be interesting, but I need something out there for 2017. So yeah. Alright, did you enjoy that part? Do you see what I'm working with? If you hear the refrigerator, I apologize because I'm out in the kitchen, like you just saw. You also just saw my homemade pop filter. It is a sock. I just cut, and hopefully it's doing its job. I won't know until I edit. So we'll see. Yeah, I got on a bit of a tangent. I kind of forgot everything else that I was talking about. I glanced. That's not the word. Excuse me. I glossed over. Jesus, Burp City. I glossed over everything that I was talking about, mostly, for the most part, I think. I'm pretty sure. I talked about my Patreon. I talked about, recent Impact, Divine Esports news that I normally don't talk about because I'm not technically I'm not a part. I repeat, not a part of Impact or Divine Esports. That's gonna get weird for me to try and say because I say it in every video. I'm not a part of Divine Esports. I'm just a friend of one of the founders, and I do think that it has a lot of potential and will grow. And it will either grow to the point of being awesome and amazing and this whole new thing that's come out, or it'll grow to the point of being, successful, but not fail. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see where it heads because I'm not an esports person. I don't follow esports, but I think, to know someone who had the aspirations to found something because they were getting shorthanded is a good thing. Hell, I got shorthanded with that org I was in. God, what was that? 2-3 years ago? This VEVX, whatever. I did research on the CEO, and I quit that shit. It's a good thing you let me quit because I would have brought a problem. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend signing to any network, like a YouTube network, organization, whatever, because you're going to get shorthanded. And besides, you need to, I'm being the perfect example, you need to learn how to grow on your own. There are things I wouldn't have known if I did things through multiple people in the beginning. So I just think it's one of those things that I wasn't making money anyway, but I was getting shorthanded if I would have. Also, the community was not as there as they wanted it to be, in the sense that I asked for help and I wasn't getting help. It's like, oh yeah, we give you the tools, but I asked for help with the logo and like art and shit and like editing tips and nothing. So, you gotta learn how to do it yourself first, and I think that's a good place to start. And what the fuck is going on here? So yeah, you need to learn how to do things yourself first. Like I need to learn how to fail before anyone needs to learn how to fail before they can succeed. But my point in all this, and I'm really not sure what that point is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I up my mic? Yeah, sure. So yeah, don't sign to like a network unless it's like esports or a well-established network, because you need to learn how to do it yourself first, and that's where all your experience comes from. I wouldn't have any of this experience if I was going through an editor. Like if I was just recording these shitty videos and like putting it through an editor, and what if I didn't see my product? What if I didn't see the video I just made? Or really, what if I didn't see any of the content that I just recorded, and I couldn't do anything about it because all the files were in an editor's hand? I'd rather do it by myself. It'll take forever, but it's better than handing it to someone I don't know. You know what I mean? So, goals for 2017, quality improvements. Overall, how much time do I have on my battery? 50 minutes. Alright, well, okay. That sucks. So, goals for 2017, obvious ones, the stuff I was actually doing beforehand. I need to fix my website, make sure it works on mobile. I don't think that's in any of my descriptions. If it is, good, but if it's not, oh well. I'll need to do it then. I need to fix the esports link to Divine Esports. No longer Impact Gaming. It is Divine Esports. Not like any of my fan base, really. I don't have a fan base. I have 10 people, and they don't even watch these videos. I have 2 people that watch these videos. So I have 8 inactive subscribers, which is fine. Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, Patreon, no, I need to figure out better rewards, and more goals. You know, there's games that I still want, but computer comes first, and that's about $300 worth of stuff that I need to do. Toggle downfall, because Rain's a prick. There's a lot of games I need to do, and want to do, and who's has I want to do. There's just a lot that I need to do, quality of life and shit. So that'll be my goal for 2017. Come up with update videos every now and then. Hopefully, maybe showing off what I did in between each video. Hopefully, I'm not, you know, I can't promise anything, because I have a lot to work on, a lot of stuff to improve on. I don't have really a schedule yet for content that I want to make. Last thing I was playing on the Xbox was Skyrim and Horizon 3. I need to get my Xbox back. Shit. Because there's a lot of updates I need to do. Fuck. I can't record any of that. I can't stream any of that because internet problems, right? So I think that's going to do it for me. I'm tfaurZ, or tfaurZ Gaming, or Tyler, or whatever the heck you want to call me. All my social media information will be in the description down below. Gamertag, if you want to add me on Xbox Live, send me a message saying you saw my YouTube video, because otherwise I won't accept it because I'm a hypocrite. My Twitter's in the description below. Best place to find out what I'm thinking and when, as soon as I think it. No Facebook, because Facebook's overrated. Check out my friends in the description below. That would be personal friend at SleepHD on Twitter, SleepHD on YouTube, and on Twitch, SleepHD. One of the people I met on Twitter and then through YouTube that I think has a lot of funny moments would be Tarinitup. So YouTube, Tarinitup, description, all this will be in the description down below, but Tarinitup, at the Tarinitup, and I don't think he streams on Twitch. If he does, I'm not following it because I don't know it. Probably the Tarinitup. Anyway, Impact Gaming is now Divine Esports, and that's all I got today for this update. Hopefully this goes up sometime next week, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.